It's strange realising that everything you've ever believed might not be real, but maybe that's the point. I've spent years wandering through belief systems, from spirituality to science, from metaphysics to philosophy. Each promised a key to truth, and yet every key only opened another locked door. Even within each path they fracture, sects within sects, theories within theories, disagreements upon disagreements, everyone certain, yet no one sure. In science, the search never ends. It only changes its language. Yesterday it was Newton. Today it's Einstein. Tomorrow it might be string theory or loop quantum gravity or something that doesn't even have a name yet. Each theory claims to describe reality until a new one comes along to describe it better. And philosophy. It questions everything, including itself. Metaphysics, epistemology, ontology, entire forests of thought, each branch insisting it's the root. But no one can agree on what the ground beneath those roots even is. And spirituality is no less divided. One teacher says surrender. Another says inquire. Another says just be. Even within the same traditions, the roads twist and split. Sects within sects, truths within truths. Everyone speaks of awakening, yet few can agree what awake even means. We talk about reality as though we're standing outside the dream, as though we can step back far enough to see the whole picture. But we can't. Every explanation we have, scientific, spiritual, philosophical, arises inside the dream mind itself. It's the dream describing the dream, never stepping beyond itself into the reality of the void, which can't be named or grasped. And maybe that's why Wittgenstein said, "Whereof one cannot speak, thereof one must be silent." Because the deeper the search goes, the less there is to say. Language collapses under what it tries to hold. Belief collapses with it. And what's left isn't something the mind can grasp at all. When every belief system folds in on itself, when no philosophy can stand, no science can conclude, no spirituality can hold, something unexpected happens. Silence doesn't feel like defeat anymore. It feels like freedom. Because what's left isn't a worldview. It's not even a view. It's what was always here before viewing began. Non-duality isn't a philosophy to defend or a truth to prove. It's the quiet absence of the one who believed there was anything to prove. The end of needing reality to make sense, because sense itself was part of the dream. And so the collapse isn't a loss of meaning, because in non-duality there isn't any objective meaning to lose in the first place. It's simply the end of mistaking meaning for reality. It's not that meaning is taken away, it's that meaning is seen for what it always was, a story layered over what is. Without belief, without position, without the scaffolding of I know, what remains is simply what is. immediate, unfiltered, wordless. Philosophy ends, science pauses, language fails. And in that pause, the whole mystery stands revealed, not as an answer, not as understanding, but as this, just this. And when all questions dissolve, belief collapses. Because here's what's actually happening step by step. If you're questioning, you're still seeking. If you're seeking, you're still assuming there's something to get. If you assume there's something to get, you believe something is missing. And if something feels missing, the me has to keep going. It has to maintain itself through the search. And that very movement of searching is what keeps belief alive. It also reinforces the logic. Questions feed seeking. Seeking feeds belief. And belief feeds the sense of me. It's all one loop, a self-reinforcing circle the mind can't escape from as long as it keeps moving. When the questions fall away, the entire loop collapses. And when the loop collapses, there's nothing left to defend or uphold. No question, no search. No search, no believer. No believer, no belief. And that shift doesn't happen because the mind finally found truth or uncovered the right answer. It happens because the movement that creates beliefs simply isn't happening anymore. The mechanism that tries to grasp, settle, explain, conclude, finally becomes quiet. Not solved, not answered, nothing but quiet. It's the same place philosophy eventually led me to. A point where even thought itself falls silent. Thanks for listening.